Hey y'all, Shark Scrapper, it's time to do another oldie. Come on, let's dive in. And we're going there, right at the top. Kind of feels like somebody opened it already. All right, well, that was easy. Let's see, what do we got going on here? We have a piece of carpet. That's a little bit odd. I don't recall carpet ever being a part of scrap, of PCs. I don't know, maybe some of you all know of that manufacturing technique. Ribbon wire, so for my yard, I can put ribbon wire in with my #2 insulated copper, but a lot of yards either have a separate category for ribbon wire or they call it low grade. Or if they use the percentage system, it'll be some very low percentage. With fans, I can just do this. Cut out that center part. That can go in my small copper bearing motors. And then we have #2 insulated and trash. I had somebody ask me why I keep calling the plastic shells and the plastic trash. Technically, it is recyclable. However, for me, because I no longer have a plastic recycler, it's trash. Now, I used to have a plastic recycler, and the guy got very specialized in what kind of plastic he would buy, and then he went out of business. So I just don't have an option for selling my plastic right now. I'm hoping that I can get that fixed. These older ribbon cable connector ends usually have gold-plated pins inside of there, so you can cut that off and throw that in with your gold connector ends for board sort. Or maybe your yard will take them. And that was kind of nice of the CD-ROM to come out so easily, and there's the instruction manual, I guess. I don't know, been kind of ate up. Now then, what kind of screws are you guys? Your Torx. Interesting. Don't usually see Torx on these. Well, that's not a fair statement. I don't see it a lot, but I have seen it. Gold finger card, we'll take off the bracket and that little motor thing, and then it'll be a nice clean gold finger card for board sort. Another one. Backplane board here. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see if we can. All right, we can get the motherboard off of here. Now, we're gonna have to get that screw. Oh, hello. That was the new owners. Well, that's the mom of the new owner. They don't have a forklift, and they have a truckload of material, and the truck did not bring. Either they didn't specify a liftgate service, or the shipping company forgot. Shoe. All right, That screw was a little bit rusty, but we got it out, no problem. Now we can get you off of there. So, pretty classic backplane board here. You have all the slots. There'll be some gold plating in there. We got a bunch of components, tantalum, epoxy dip tantalum capacitors and such. You can either put this with backplane boards for boardsort.com, or if you have a sophisticated e-waste buyer. For my yard, that'll go in with the mid-grade boards. Like that. All right, this shell is empty. So I'm gonna put you over with the empty shells real quick, because I'm not gonna be able to put anything in here. It's all just gonna fall right out. Ooh. All right, so this will clean up pretty quick here. We just have a couple of screws, and those are Phillips. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you. Number 1 Phillips. And when they don't want to play, just break it off. It's that easy. So, clean gold finger card, no bracket, no heatsink, no fan, top dollar from boardsort.com. With this now, I just cut off this ribbon wire, number 2 insulated, and I put that in my small metal bits. You should come off pretty easy too, if the screws want to play. There we go. And we'll pop that off real quick. It's essentially a motor, and BoardSort doesn't want motors on there, so I always take those off. And then that goes in with my, see, you can see the little copper, put that in with my copper bearing motors. Let's see, this CD-ROM is kind of nasty here. I don't know if this should go in the nasty CD pile or not. What do you think? We've got a nasty CD playlist now. Should this qualify for the nasty CD playlist? Wonder why they had the cardboard on it. That's kind of weird. Wonder what that was all about. I don't know, maybe they ran out of screws to secure it, so they were using the paper to wedge it in. Maybe that was some sort of shock absorber for them. I don't know. I don't know. I am speculating. Well, the screws all turned. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, so that's a real nice older CD-ROM board. My bin is full, so I need to send some CD-ROM boards to BoardSort. Let's see if we can get this motor out real quick. Yeah, there we go. Nice little motor. The rest of that will just go into the metal shred. We got little pieces of wire and some screws. All right, our power supply. Let's play with the, you know what, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna play with the cutter. We use the old cutter on this one. There we go. Hello, screw. Go there. Now, what do we have here? This looks suspiciously like some sort of large socket or ceramic. Let's find out. Oh, wait a minute. Let's take a look at these real quick. The RAM, this looks like it's probably going to be, it's definitely older style RAM. Now the question is it tin silver or tin silver. More tin silver. Rin tin silver. Rin tin silver. Yep, all tin silver RAM there. And that's a special category on board sort. CMOS battery. All right, time to get to the CPU. I know that's what you're interested in. You just want to see that CPU. I know it. I know it. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, Intel Pentium. Cool. Yeah, let's see if we can get all the legs to come out. Yay!
Hey, bud.
Hey, man. All right, busy day at the shark cage today. All right, so here we have a large socket motherboard, a US quarter will fit down inside of that socket without any trouble at all. And we've got some, if you have no choice but to depopulate, this is a good board for that. You've got large chunky yellow tantalum capacitors, some very large IC flat pack type components that can come off. You've got gold fingers on this board, bunch more ICs. Oh, let's see, some oscillators, some dip switches. Sometimes the dip switches can have little tiny gold or silver ball bearings in them. So there's some value here if you have no choice but to depopulate. But for me, I sell this to board sort as a large socket motherboard, so I'm not going to depopulate. I'll probably try to pull that off real quick and get this bracket off of here, which is probably just being held on by these because there's no reason. Board sort pays really well for large socket motherboards, and that would not be fair to leave that on. Plus, they'd probably dock me anyway, so. And nothing on the back. Here's our real gem, a nice Intel Pentium ceramic CPU, so that'll go into the pile for getting sold when I have enough of those to make it worthwhile. This is the part where the links pop up to take you to more Shark Scrapping content. And the round one in the middle, that's to help you to subscribe so you don't miss a single awesome episode. Have a great day, everybody.